All right. Yeah, I'm getting tired of seeing that on my dash. So what I'm gonna do, I guess I should shut the truck off. Because these wheels are off a newer model Ford and the sensors do not jibe with my computer. So anyway, I'm gonna see if I can DIY it. I'm gonna try one now and just see how that goes and go from there. Okay, bring you back. All right, well, so I use this and just a block of wood, and look at that, I popped the bead. So now I got to push it down and see if I can get in there and grab that stem out of there and put the new one in. Okay, so I got the old one out. Now I just got to see if I can put the new one in. I got to take this little cap off. I don't even know if these are any good. I have no idea. We're gonna find out. And I think they go in like this, I think. Anyway, I'll bring it back. Okay, you can see my setup there. I just took the stem out and I'm gonna put in a sensor. The other one, this didn't have sensors. I thought it had sensors, but no. So I gotta work that down a bit more to get that. But anyway, that's the gist of it, right? That's how you break the bead. Just use the weight of your vehicle, and scissor jack works just dandy. And anyway, I'm gonna have to pull the wheel out of there and then kind of push it down all the way around, and then it's a bit of a job. Not as easy as a tire shop, but it's a little cheaper than what they want, so there you go. All right. Get the air out, and then I'll bring you back and I'll show you the whole procedure of taking it out, and then I'll put in the sensor. Maybe if I slide it back that way, I might get a bit of room. So I don't want to push that metal bit into the tire and wreck the tire. So anyway, I'll bring you back. Okay. Okay, now I can get in there and get this out. And then, let's see here. Get under there. Okay. And once I pull that out, I'll put the new one in. Okay, so as you see, I got some room here. Just put this up in there, and then I just put the nut on. Wait, once I start tightening, I'll show you. But there's a nut that screws onto that. I just kind of lubed it up with a little bit of lube just to seal it, and then tighten her up. Okay, I think this is a 12 mil socket. Seems working better than I thought, actually. I just put the lube on there so it doesn't wreck the rubber as you tighten it in. Okay, it's on there. Okay, take this out. A little bit of clean that out of there. And I just take some fluid film. I spray it around there and then put the compressor on there and give her. Okay. Piece of cake. I might have to use the old ether on this one. The other one didn't need it. But, all right, we're gonna try this. The old ether trick. Oops. Seems to work pretty good. So. Oh, try again. Oh, did that work just dandy? Ha, cool. All right. Pretty much got the bead on there, just a little bit here, but all right. Let's see, hit the brake. 1, 2, 3. Hit the brake. 1, 2, 3. Okay, we're in tire training mode. Drain left front tire. Okay. I got this device. Oh, look at that. Look at that. Wow. Cool. Wait till it goes out. I wonder why that one's not working. There, oh, there you go, finally. Let's see now, I'll do this one. There you go. I think it says no training complete. And that's it. We are done. Huh. That wasn't too bad. These little guys here are about 40 bucks from Amazon, and those TPM S sensors for my wheels are about 50 bucks. So for about 90 bucks, you can get yourself all set up. And it'd sure be nice not having that annoying tire thing on my going on my dash all the time. I hate that. I don't like dash lights unless they're supposed to be on, you know what I mean? Anyway, thanks for watching. Appreciate it. And there, that's how you do it. That's how you train up. That's how you change them. And that's how you train them. Anyway, have a great day. Talk to you soon. Bye. All right, so it's the next day. And I'm just going out. I have to go out for a bit. And yeah, the oil light's on just because I have the mechanical oil pressure thing on there. I'm monitoring my oil pressure right now just to see exactly what it is. That's the only reason. So the actual sending unit is unhooked. Anyway, as you can see, there's no tire warning light on there now. So I think I got it. And as you saw, it was a bit of a job, but it wasn't terrible. It wasn't that hard. So anyway, I appreciate you watching, and thanks a lot. Have a great day.